Welcome to Vlogmas day 15. Sorry if you can hear my dryer all the way from the basement. It's Monday and I did work today. I also had an appointment with a new doctor. All the lights that I have going on with the Christmas tree and the houses and the lamps and stuff are glaring in my glasses. And of course, this little guy that thinks he needs to be the center of attention. Today was a lot with a new doctor, and I think more than I really realized. And I haven't had a new doctor. I mean, I should say this. My old doctor left the practice that she was with, and I'd been with her for 10 years, and she opened a private practice, which I hope to go to if I need it, because she's still local to me, but financially it's kind of out of reach right now. But the office had an interim, kind of a floating doctor, and I really liked her. I asked her if I could float with her wherever she went, and she's not allowed to have like patients that choose her as a primary care physician through the insurance. It's weird. So I met with the new doctor. She's new to the practice, and I actually researched her before I went, and I told her that. I said, you know, I have had a lot of complicating situations with doctors over the years that I really want to know what I'm walking into, because my blood pressure was high and my heart rate was high. They took my blood pressure like 3 times, and in succession of like 10 minutes, 15 minutes. And the second one was the calmest, or the lowest. And my heart rate was high, which my heart rate does run high. But I told them, you know, meeting a new doctor for me is just, it's very anxiety provoking. I had already rescheduled this appointment once because I just didn't want to deal with it. But I needed to before the year was out so that I could get a doctor that would refill my prescriptions. The interim doctor or floating doctor that I really liked, she said she can't keep doing it, which I understand kind of the limitations she's in. So I met the new doctor. I told her I researched her. And when I researched her, I was very, very pleasantly surprised at what her work trajectory has been, and that she really has a community focus, helping care for people who don't have access to healthcare and don't have good insurance or any insurance, things like that. So that's what she does in her, quote, spare time. So I felt a little better about going in, but it still can be a bit overwhelming. But the good news is that the appointment went really well, and I think it'll be good to work with her. Because of all the anxiety building up to that, I came home and took a really long nap because I was exhausted. So I'm gonna sit back and read. Actually, I'm gonna do a little bit of cleaning in the kitchen and listen to my audiobook. I'm still listening to The Christmas Wager. And hopefully I'll get a good chunk of that done tonight. But that's been my Monday. Let me know how your Monday has gone. I've also done sprints with Nicole at Noteworthy Fiction today, which was helpful in keeping myself focused while I was dealing with the doctor's appointment. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate y'all and the comments that y'all are leaving. It's just great to have discussion. Let me know if you've read any good Christmas reads that aren't too cheesy. I'd love to find some after I finish The Christmas Wager, but I don't really think I have any others on my shelves. I don't typically, like I've said before on my channel, I don't typically read Christmas books, mainly because a lot of them are the romances that I find a little cheesy. I've said it, so let's just say it again. They're a little cheesy. The only other Christmas book I really have is an Agatha Christie, which I may get on audio. And also, let me know if you have any audiobook recommendations. I'm about to go on my road trip and need some audiobooks to listen to. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 16 of Vlogmas. Bye.